My name is Chris Eustace. I'm a member of the public, grandparent of 3 kids who go to 3 different schools of Lester B. Pearson School Board. I would also like to echo what the lady before me just said regarding the reputation of this school board. Part of the harm of the reputation is comments and scandals, code of ethics that were broken by the chair. One in particular I found very, very disturbing, and I sent you all a memo about this, and that is the school principals and vice principals. School principals and vice principals are former teachers. Apparently, according to them, you have slandered them. They accused you of lack of professionalism, dignity, and discretion, and they accused you of abuse of power, which I can fully appreciate, having been banned here from speaking for 3 years. That being said, part of the problem that's going to be developing here very soon is Bill 105. Bill 105 calls for heightened powers of a school principal. Now, if the attitude of this board, in particular from the chair, is going to be that to look down upon principals, as has been done, for example, by saying statements, I know our principals are very happy with the autonomy that they have. They don't want any more. Granting principals more autonomy would be counterproductive to the English sector. That's absolute nonsense. Actually, it's junk. That being said, I sent you a question, and I'd like you to propose to sort of clear the air here. Would this board pass a resolution basically saying the Lester B. Pearson School Board declares full confidence in its principals and vice principals, keeping in mind that it's those folks that take care of our kids, in my case, grandchildren, throughout the day, throughout the year. None of you folks here in front of me. So that's my first question, and I'd appreciate the answer to be sort of short because I have another part to come up with. So the question is, will you pass a resolution? Because according to the letters that you received, they accuse you of abuse of power, lack of discretion, and so forth and so on. Basically, lack of respect.
Mr. Burke, you have a motion.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd be happy to pass that resolution or move that resolution at this moment. Could you repeat the wording of that, Mr. Eustace?
The wording was, the Lester B. Pearson School Board declares full confidence in all its principals and vice principals.
So moved.
Any discussion? Mr. Ernest.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to add to that students, parents, teachers, professionals, support staff, administrators, and commissioners. Minus the
Leave out the
part.
commissioners,
Yes.
seeing as we're making the resolutions.
Let's not make a hypocrisy out of this. Commissioners have nothing to do with this. Absolutely nothing. We're talking about school
That's
principals.
why I removed it, sir.
Take yes for
Good.
an answer, please. Any other discussion? Mr. Bender?
I just want to make sure that what was recommended in this amendment encompassed all employees. If it doesn't, could we say all employees?
Yeah, you're right, actually.
You could,
You okay with this? Well, sorry, we're making you do a little extra work to an all of a sudden resolution.
but what you're adding, though, is like you did not insult the rest of the employees. You insulted principals and vice principals.
So you say.
They wrote you a letter. Well, so I say.
say.
So what the press says.
Mrs.
So what, do you want to
Derry?
dilute it now?
Excuse me.
Mr. Eustace,
Derry?
I totally agree with you. I think this resolution is excellent, and I'm glad, Mr. Burke, you brought this forward.
Absolutely.
And
I agree.
I accept the friendly amendment of all employees,
Yep.
but with principals and vice principals at the heading of the motion, and it's us who's making the movement here.
Absolutely. And I can add that I don't think any of us, and myself included, ever look down on a principal. It's an incredibly difficult job, and we highly respect them. All in favor of the resolution? Any opposed? Any abstentions? It is carried unanimously.